talking about education, we're talking about employment and entrepreneurship. How important it is for us to see education as a way out, a way for us to grow as men.
The world is redefined all the time around you. So when you start talking about your perspectives, and we talk about education, we talk about entrepreneurship. First thing is, remember, education is just one element of development. But really and truly, the story is about development. The other story I'll tell you is that you control the story of your development. No one else does. You know, because your mind is yours, your time is yours. And what's incredible now is that the world is changing so fast that you could be down today and you could be up very, very quickly. One thing I will ask you gentlemen to do: see intellectual curiosity. Intellectual curiosity removes the limitations from learning. You could be good at anything you want to be once you are curious enough. But you must always tell yourself, this is a journey to where? So if I'm going to be in this cubicle today, where am I going to be tomorrow? What you have to learn is the discipline to do what you need to do today to get to where you're going tomorrow. If you're afraid to fail, you're afraid to learn. I'll repeat it. If you're afraid to fail, you're afraid to learn. I could say in my life I have failed more times than I have succeeded. But because of that, I have learned and I have grown.
A lot of things like sports and music and food and nutrition, they weren't touched on, especially in boys' schools. Things like clothing and textile, or even just trades. You know, I have a nephew that is passionate about doing trade work. But even in my little household, nobody except I believes that he should pursue this.
I think school has failed more people than people have failed school. And I want to the only thing I want to do is the difference of schooling and education. Schooling. Sometimes you fail a class, right? Now, a lot of my friends are people with no hair and gray hair. Because I realize education has nothing to do with the classroom. If you know the right person to go and talk to this evening, a little notebook or your phone, without paying a tuition and without having a curriculum, you could be educated this evening. And I think a lot of people who thought they failed the school system, it's really the school system failed you. Because we were focused on getting people in a very narrow path. The fastest way to me to success is to find a mentor. You can learn by mistakes or by mentorship. Mentorship is a shortcut. That means Mr. White has something in his mind that if I could get it out of his mind and apply it, I probably could get the same results he had. The question is how to get out of Mr. White's mind or David's mind. You got to be good at relationship. Now let me tell you one of the keys, and I just tell you this, to get things out of the minds of mentors: service.